Hey, it's Ree. So I just want to specifically talk to the Gen Zs and anyone that comes under them. So if you're about 24 or 25, I think that's the maximum age, 25 and under, I really want to speak to you because recently I've heard a lot of stories about young people struggling with their mental health, struggling with their emotional health, just thinking like you don't know where you're going, you don't know what the purpose of life or your life specifically is about. And I want to just say, from me as a millennial, to speak to you that I get it. First of all, I get it. I was there. I fully struggled. Like, God, what's going on? Why am I here? And I want to tell you that the first purpose of every human life is to have relationship with God. That is why God mainly and firstly created us as humans, to have relationship with us. And so when you don't have a relationship with him, it's so easy to feel like you don't have a purpose. You feel like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of me being here? I'm pointless. I'm hopeless. I'm useless. I'm no good to anybody. And I was there. I've really struggled, and that would be for another video because this video would be very long. But I know how it feels to feel like I'm worthless. There's no point of me being here. I had those thoughts and feelings until I began to develop a relationship with the one who created me. And if you don't have a relationship with him, things will be 1,000 times harder than it already is. Like, life is already hard. Jesus said that, you know what, you're going to face trouble. He foretold that we are going to face trouble, but that we should take heart because he has overcome. He has overcome the world. So through him, when we are in Christ, we can overcome, we can get through, because we are going to face some really hard times, right? Because life is hard, but we can get through with the help and the support from God, and being around godly people is important also, to get yourself around other young Christians, other young believers. Okay, I don't know where you are right now, whether you believe in God, whether you don't, but I'm just saying that from experience, if you don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ, you need to get one, because when you are struggling with the thoughts in your mind, when you are having feelings that you don't know what to do with, you need to get into God. You need to allow him to pour into you. And once again, to speak to people, to speak to other people just like yourself, other young Christians, other young believers, having older mentors, people that can pour into you, help you when you are struggling, because you know what? Life is hard, as I've said 1,000 times. It is hard. But I just want to say that my main point of this video is that if you are struggling mentally, if your emotional health is in the pit right now, that you don't know where you are, you don't know what you're doing, you're just wandering aimlessly in life, you feel like you're not smart enough, you feel like you're not pretty enough, you feel like you're not making money, you feel like you're just worthless, you need to get a relationship with the one who created you, the one who knows everything about you, who can tell you what to do, who can tell you where to go, who knows your beginning to your end. Because if you don't, this world will consume you. It will swallow you up, and it will leave you in a very bad position. You know, so many people are struggling with mental health and emotional health and all of these things. And I did as well. We all have had, times in our lives when things have been difficult, but you have to find yourself in Christ, because if you don't, you're like a sheep to the wolves. This world will eat you. It will eat you alive. And I'm just being real. So get yourself into God. You can even message me if you want to, but get yourself into God. Get yourself into the Creator, the one who knows you, the one who can tell you what's going on, the one that can fill the holes that you have inside of you. When you're wondering, you just don't know what's going on, he can tell you what's going on. I can tell you that for sure. But get yourself into God. Get yourself into that place where you can, you can really connect with God. Because if you don't, it's game over. You need him. You need him. So be encouraged. Message me if you want to. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.